Hello, everybody. It is Matt and it is Fiendish Friday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces when you are here. I know I'm here an awful lot, but I have an awful lot on my plate to review. And one last little tidbit of info. Check out the description box. I give you a bigger bite of every single movie of every single day, such as your brief synopsis, your starring cast, director, runtime of the cut I am watching, along with a link for a trailer, a link for where you can watch this one for free, and that's everything I got for you for today. Now that we got all that said and done and all that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. And today's came out last year, back in 2023. It is known as Glass Eyes, directed by Daniel Meyers. This will be the first film of his I've ever seen. I think that he did a fantastic job developing a story here. Basically, what it's about is a husband and a wife. They're hanging out at night on their back patio with a little bonfire going. They do a little rock, paper, scissors to see who goes and gets the next bottle, like cute little fun stuff like that. Now she's gone a little while, and then eventually she comes back. And as she's coming out of the shadows, something grabs her and pulls her in. And so you hear all this carnage going on, and you find out that there are zombies, and one of them has gotten a hold of her. Which that zombie was played by Daniel Meyers, by the way. He was a golfer. Very interesting zombie look. I really liked it. But they drag her into the shadows and just start devouring her. Daniel Meyers eventually notices the husband. He gets up and follows him into the house, basically, or up to the house. He doesn't let him in, obviously. But the whole time the wife's screaming, like, hey, come get me, stuff like that. It's quite an interesting story. It's quite sentimental, it's sad. It's got everything you really need for a good movie, a good film, excuse me. But this one, it takes everything that they've given you, and they decide they're going to up the ante and make it a zombie movie. I feel like it really touches on all bases there. There's some good camera work. The acting is pretty solid for the most part. I wouldn't say there's anything bad to it. The story hashes out at the end with a really cool twist. I didn't see the twist coming, but I really liked it. But it really delivers on all cylinders. I can't say anything negative about it. What did I say the specs were on this? I think it runs at 8 minutes. 2023, Daniel Meyers. Yeah, I ran across that. So now let's drop on down and talk about the three things that I love my movie to meet. First is audio. Audio is very good in this. It is not a amateur hour of work. They really put their effort and heart into it. You can really tell that this was a passion project. But back to the audio, it's very clean. There's no like distortion or static feedback, any of that stuff. Some neighbor mowing the lawn or anything like that. There's no background sounds that don't need to exist there. So it's gonna get an A+ on that end. Now on to dialogue. Dialogue is very interesting in this one. The dialogue between the wife and the husband is very, very, I would say, commonplace for how people, happy people in happy relationships talk to each other. I would say. Now, it's goes south, and there's not going to be a ton of dialogue after the wife turns, but there still is some. It's mostly the husband talking, and that's what you got. So it fares pretty well. I'm going to give it an A. It's not quite A plus material. It's definitely better than an A minus though. Now on to the third thing, which is editing. I think this is edited together very well. It keeps a nice pace going on. It never loses your attention. I think this is a fun little zombie movie that I feel like a lot of people, if they gave it the 8 minutes that it runs, I think they would thoroughly enjoy it. I'm looking at you, Kyle Seals. But anyways, I love your. On to the final score of 1 through 5. I almost forgot. Now this one is not quite 5 point material. It's hard to get that 5 from me, even though I've given out two or three this year, which is surprising. I think I gave, the last time I gave out a 5 was like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. It's been a hot minute. But anyways, I'm going to give it a 4.0. It's above average. It's not quite 4.5 material. It's definitely better than 3.5 material. It really knows what kind of film it wants to be, and it really does a good job delivering that. So I hope you guys go on and check out Glass Eyes. It's on YouTube. It's 100% for free. Like I said, I gave you the link for both the trailer and the movie itself, so you can check out both of those while you're at it. Alright guys, love your faces, and as always, peace.